All right, so this next activity is called putting work away, and I'm not going to actually demonstrate this right now. I have a good setup for this, but I'm going to kind of talk you through it. So I actually kind of retermed this activity musical trays. So basically what you do is to encourage kids to start recognizing where materials go on the shelves. You're going to ask your group of kids that are sitting together, you're going to ask for 2 volunteers, and 2 of them are going to come up and help you. And obviously you can do this differently if you need to with your younger ones, but this works really well in Children's House. And you take them to a shelf, and you ask each one of them to pick one piece of material and to study the shelf and to remember where they got it from. And then you turn on music and you ask them to walk around the room with their trays. And as soon as the music stops, they're supposed to walk back over to the shelf and put their material back where they got it from.
Like that.
And you can have as many students do this as once as you think would be reasonable. You can have more students in Children's House obviously do this than in the 1-year-old classroom, maybe just one kid at a time doing it. But then the point would be that can they remember where they got their tray from? And then they're also practicing walking with materials in their hands properly, which is kind of fun. A lot of these are kind of fun activities that you can incorporate into any downtime that you have in your classroom, especially if you can't go outside for recess.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like
that could even be a fun indoor recess.
But we're also still being respectful and kind to our materials. Most important. Any thoughts or questions about that one?
What if they don't put the work, like they put away the work but not in the right shelf?
Oh, that's a good question. So because you have the rest of the class watching, then once they put their work away, you can ask like the rest of the class to be like the judges.
Okay.
So, ooh, they did a good job putting their work away. Did you guys see where they got it from? Did they put it back in the right spot?
Right.
And then the kids can help answer that question. So it's not, hopefully they're not like tattling on the other kids like, no, they did it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're kind about it. But that's also that reinforcing where we can correct each other in the classroom and then provide that encouragement and that support for our classmates.
Yeah.
So it's okay for older students or just more mature students to be able to provide that correction.